What's up, family? Come y'all do another video, and I call this video here "How to Spot a Unicorn," right? And that's your boy, many moons ago, right? And that little sweet thing beside me, that was a unicorn, family. I'm telling you, she was a very beautiful young lady. Beautiful shape, beautiful body on her. No lumps, no humps. It's all just firm and tight. You know, and I met her doing Greek Fest one year, and I was between the ages of about 24 or 26, I believe, and she was about 23, 24 at the time. She was a little bit younger than I was. Let me tell you, man, she was a good girl, nice, clean, good girl. Understand what I'm saying? She was in the military. She had her own car. She had her own place. She was, you know, uh, you know, in school or whatever, trying to get rank in the military. She had it together, man, and her family, mom and dad, they were real tight. Her and her father was real close. And it was like one of those like Bill Cosby kind of moments. I met her dad and stuff like that, and he set me down and he talked to me and he told me what my expectation. He told me what his expectations were, and me seeing his daughter and stuff, and that she's be respected and everything, and we got along good, man. And she was a beautiful young lady, and she had an act together, and she had a small circle of friends, maybe like three or four girlfriends, whatever, and her girlfriends were being very productive. I think one of them was also in the military, and the other two were in school. You know, and so we spent a lot of time together, and we just bonded. And what ended up happening was that she ended up getting like restationed or sent somewhere else. So we kind of maintained a long distance, contact. I wouldn't necessarily call it a relationship. We did maintain a long distance kind of contact thing or whatever. And I kind of guess started, getting distracted. I started talking to her less. She'd be called and I would come home and my piece be like, she called today. I'm like, oh, okay. So eventually, it went from her calling like every day to every other day to finally she stopped calling altogether. So I missed the opportunity being young and, hey, being out there enjoying myself. And with the distance between her and I was just like, well, I'm here and she's there. So I'm not going to put a whole lot of effort and energy into that. But yeah, man, so, trying to spot that unicorn, first thing you want to look at is what is the woman doing with herself? Is she self-driven? Is she self-motivated? Does she have respect for herself in her dress, in her speech? Does she speak proper English? What is her background like? Does she come from a single parent household? If she comes from a two-parent household, is it a messy household or is it a well-balanced household? Because what the parents have will in most cases, be placed into their offspring or their child. And yeah, man, she was a good girl, you know. And these are just some of the things that you're gonna look at, when dealing with the woman. Now, one challenge that we had, is because of the fact that my upbringing was a little bit different from her upbringing and stuff like that. So I was a little bit more rough around the edges than she was. And one thing that she did is that she never mind to treat me. Always, hey, let's go to the movies, let's go have dinner and stuff like that. I got it. Sometimes we were giving tit for tat as to who was gonna pay the bill and stuff like that. Or, she take me out to the movies, and then she want to go to dinner. I'm like, well, I got dinner. Like, nah, I got it. So it was a good relationship, man, and it was a solid length of time that we, you know, dealt with each other, and I never once had to deal with some dude popping up on her voicemail or showing up at her place or calling her phone number and she hiding the phone or trying to explain that she ain't heard from this guy in so many months or years and stuff like that. So I've been through all of that, man. But this girl, man, this girl was a unicorn, man. And you know, so when you're dealing with women, you want to sit back, you want to observe how they are, what they do, who they socialize with, what their background is like, and what their goals are as far as in a relationship. And just watch and see if their actions, their behavior, and their environment matches what they are saying. Because those two things should always be in harmony. So if what she's saying is not matching what she's doing, and what she's doing is not matching what she's saying, then you know there's a conflict there. She's trying to game you and everything. And I will tell you that if you're dealing with a woman within the first 3 to 4 months, if she's not honest, if she's not true, if she's not real, the consistencies are going to start to show up. You're going to see that phone number come, or that message from some guy, whatever, come across her phone or whatever. You know, you're going to see somebody pop up at her door unannounced. You're going to have that time where, you know, you're going to try to reach out to her, and she's not going to be available. She's going to call you either 3 or 4 or 5 hours later, or the next day and stuff like that. I didn't have this problem with this young lady here and everything. Through the whole time that we dated, I never had that problem, you know. And I kind of regretted, you know, kind of letting our relationship actually lapse. But I'll say that with long distance relationship, ain't necessarily guarantee that that was, you know, going to work at that time and everything. But you know, it was a very enjoyable experience. It was a very memorable experience. You know, so yeah, man. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, man. Let you know that there are those unicorns out there, as you guys call them nowadays. I call them decent, respectable women. You know, I think the pool of these caliber women has become less through time. But I think that if you know, just go about your life being principled, you know, being disciplined on your journey, on your purpose, then you'll come across that person or female that is purposed, is disciplined, and has no principle and stuff like that. Because she's gonna be out there doing her thing, just like these guys, these so-called coaches, whatever, tell you guys to be on your purpose and not worry about women. They're gonna be women. They're gonna be on their purpose and not worrying about guys. Cause they're gonna be thinking about, you know, their future, having their own house, having their own, you know, business or family and things of that nature. And they are going to want it with the right person that's the best fit for them. Now, I will tell you that nothing is guaranteed in life. You know, you can love somebody today and then not love them tomorrow. And those things do happen. But you have to be willing to take the calculated risk and explore that option with a woman to see if it's right. So, man, I just want to drop a video on y'all, man, and this, you know, share this information. Now, I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna be like, well, why you ain't showed us a recent picture of a girl or something like that? I can show that, but I choose not to show that because I don't want to show that, you know, and everything. And the person that may show me that necessarily apply to what I'm talking about right now. So take this for what it is and do with it what you will. Hopefully it helps you and benefits you or whatever. And out here dealing with these women and stuff like that. And you know, hey, man, leave them sucky busters alone. All right, peace.